Hello, great mind. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to you, wherever you're watching this free training from across the 36 states in Nigeria and across the globe. I want to say to you, good morning once again, good afternoon, good evening, good day. How is family, how is business, and how is everyone around you? Hope this period of pandemic is not really affecting you. You're welcome to this free online training once again, and I really want to appreciate you for committing yourself to be part of this training, as we will be talking about e-commerce made easy, or let me say in another word, mini importation made easy. And what we'll be discussing in the course of this training is the simple perfect success system to making 7 figures. Also, how to start a perfect e-commerce business or mini importation that solves people's problem from home, making use of available system that can make in return for you 10 times profit, even if you're just starting online today. Though I will be teaching you this by showing you the 3 secrets you must know and implement to launch a successful and profitable e-commerce business. And since you make it here, then you are a lucky fellow, and I promise to feed you healthy with quality information you can easily implement once you're done watching this video. I'm going to be concise as best as I can so I don't bore you. It's no more news that we are right in the middle of the pandemic, and the truth of the matter in a time like this is that you can either respond or you react to what the time is speaking, the language the time is speaking, what the time is forcing us to blend with. It's either you respond or you react in a situation like this. So let me tell you that when you react, let me make you realize that when you react, you lose control of the situation. But when you respond, you exercise the power of choice. You decide what the situation and the circumstances around you will do to you. By way of introduction, my name is Olaleye Oluwadamilola, aka Triple O, the CEO of God's Word Store, an e-commerce expert, a digital marketer. I started e-commerce business or mini importation business some years back, and I have been making 10 times profit consistently. So if you stay to the end of this training, here is what you will learn from this training. Firstly, what business really is, why business in a time like this, the power of solving problems, the 3 steps you must take to start a successful e-commerce business, and the 10x blueprint profit system. Who is this actually for? I see this being made available for struggling or emerging entrepreneurs, startups, employees, stay-at-home mom and dads, aware students, and youth corper. Aware students and youth corper in the sense that students that are currently aware of what the labor market is all about, what is in stock in the labor market for them. People that are currently aware of the fact that the country, the nation, doesn't only have a plan for students graduating, doesn't only have a plan for the corpers serving their father's land. I believe you will agree with me that there are a lot of graduates outside there walking along the street looking for jobs. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. There are a lot of youth corpers finishing serving their father's land, and at the end of the day, there is nothing to show forth for it. And this is the kind of people who create this training for. Also, aspirational individuals who just desire a change around them, a change around their family, a change around their finances, a change around everything that surrounds them. These are the set of people this training is really for. And probably you've also been wondering, how can I start a business from the scratch? Maybe you're just thinking of starting a business. Or are there ways for me to create a second income stream? Probably you have a current work you're doing now, but you want to create a second income stream. Or you're also thinking, is there systems that you can follow for success? Or probably you're wasting your time trying to become an entrepreneur. Or maybe you're asking, what exactly are you doing wrong? And so on. Why is this important to you right now? This is important to you because I perceive you have an existing idea, but you don't know how to materialize it. Or you believe in entrepreneurship, but you're not sure what to do and feel stuck. You see a growing list of needs and opportunities out there that you want to take advantage of. In my journey of business and in my journey of life, I have been able to come to this conclusion that the best gift you can give to a man is the gift of perspective. Because life is how you see it. It is all about interpretation. The gift of perspective is the greatest gift you can give to a man. When you make a man see opportunities where he or she does not see opportunities, when you make a man see from his mind things he or she is not seeing at that point in time, when you make a man see a solution in the midst of a problem, when you make a man see peace in the midst of chaos. And that is why we've put up this training, to change your perspective about what e-commerce business is, or what business really is generally. Imagine if you're able to live financially free, not worried about getting fired, laid off by your boss or by your company, but always concerned about creating a solution for others, meeting a specific need, and the end result of doing this brings to you wealth. Imagine if you can learn how to leverage on available opportunities and make a difference for yourself during this time of change. Imagine if you learn how to leverage on proven build system and the hits on it to solve problems and make 7 figures for yourself to take care of your parents and families. What if making money was just like cooking, where you only have to follow a step-by-step instruction and voila, then you get the results? What if you've been locked in a hut for 7 days and all you have is a laptop, an internet access, and your ATM card? What can you do to make 6 figures? What can you do to make 7 figures? What if making money was just like cooking, where you only have to follow a step-by-step instruction and voila, and get results? What if you knew how successful entrepreneurs, business authority figure got started and could implement the same strategies in your own life despite the pandemic and crisis? The purpose of this free training is to share the keys I have used in my own life to take advantage of opportunities, walk you through a new day. The second purpose of this training is to walk you through the new way of doing e-commerce business successfully. That is buying and selling of goods and services on the internet towards meeting a specific need and solving a specific problem. Also, to explain how you can work alongside me and my team to get the same support and access we provide to top performing e-commerce startup out there. Perhaps you are asking in your heart why all this is important when people are losing their job. Well, isn't it amazing that most predictable things about life is changing? Economy is changing, leadership is changing, academic structure and systems, it's changing. And what makes a difference in many is our reaction to change, our attitude to change. When we have the right attitude, we take advantage of change. When we leverage on the right information, we take advantage of change. We leverage change to move to the next level. I'm like, let me just give you an example. The nature, you see trees shedding their leaves and grow new ones based on season. I must tell you, life is in season, and that is why we have day and night. You see snakes shedding their skin, birds shed their feather. It is high time we also shed some things that we out of our life and we take responsibility. It is high time we leverage on the available resources, the available information, the available system to go to the next level. I guess you're also probably thinking now why you should consider e-commerce business among many other businesses out there. I perceive I'm right. Well, let me quickly tell you also that e-commerce business, popularly known as mini importation, has preference over many other businesses because, one, you don't need a physical store to start your e-commerce business or your mini importation businesses. You also don't have to buy products in bulk. You don't need to be where your customers are before you can sell to them. No, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be where your customers are. You don't even need a website to get started. You can as well make as much as 1000% gain with e-commerce business or mini importation business. You can easily scale up your business at any point in time. You can start with as low as 20,000 naira to 50,000 naira. That is incredible, right? That is awesome. Yes, it is. Yes, I have a student who even started with just 10,000 naira. Well, if I may tell you, our own case was a special one because she is a fighter who is ready to do anything to be successful, of which many people are not. Most people are not. And how to do this, you will find out more as we move on. Listen, if you want to start a successful e-commerce business, there are 3 steps you must take, and I will share them with you very soon. If you stay to the end of this training, you're going to discover the exact 3 systems and how you can start your own e-commerce business within the next 48 hours. And how I was able to generate over 6 million naira within 3 months selling just one product. This is what I call the unfair advantage. And by the end of this training, you would have learned how to create and launch a profitable e-commerce business. Also, at the end of this training, I'm going to make you an offer that will help you get the best result with what I'm going to share with you here. Guys, this is a perfect business for anyone. This is a perfect business for anyone. You may want to ask that why will I see this business as the perfect business for everyone? I have 3 prominent reasons why I've seen this business as a perfect business for everyone. The first reason is that in this business you make unbelievable profits. I mean unbelievable profits in selling physical products. Only if you know how to select them and you have access to the right information. If only you can leverage on the right system, the proven system, the system. You don't need to reinvent your own system. You don't need to start to think on how you can do it. There are proven systems that has worked, that is working, and that will still continue to work. I'm talking of a profit of up to 1000% profit. Here's an example of a product I bought for $3. That is around 1,170 naira. And I sold the product for 12,000 naira. That is almost 1,126% profit. This is the product you're seeing on the screen now. That is Chinese yuan and not actually up to $3. Let's just assume it is $3. Now, isn't that amazing? Imagine making 1,000% profit. What would that mean to you? Will your spouse look at you differently? The second reason why I see this e-commerce business as a perfect business for anyone is that it is a straightforward business model. It is not complicated, unlike all those online business models. Once you have the right information and you have the right system to leverage on, the only thing you need to do is to find a hot in-demand product, import it, resell it 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, 10 times, or more times what you paid for. You don't even have to master 1 million things either to make this work. Here is one of my students making 300k within 3 months. Her name is Lydia. She started with 30k with no prior experience on internet marketing whatsoever. Isn't that awesome, guys? Imagine having an extra 300k in your account. What do you think it will do for you? This is a testimony, as you can see it on the screen. I believe you can do better than that. I believe you can do more than that. The third reason why I've considered e-commerce business as the perfect business for anyone is that you have the access to do it from anywhere. You can do it from Abuja, you can do it from Kwara, you can do it from Lagos, you can do it from Nasarawa, you can do it from abroad. You can do it anywhere you find yourself. You can do it anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are or where you live. All you need is an internet connection and the right information, the right access to the right information per time. And you can do it even while wearing your pajamas right in your parlor or your room. That is awesome, right? Kasban, who is a student of mine, who doesn't live in Lagos, nor does he live in Kwara, has done a great thing with e-commerce business. You can see what he's doing, as you can see his testimony on our support group. Kasban did not use the website. He only used Facebook. And according to the testimony you're seeing, he said he is having a target to sell 1,000 packs of his products in 4 months, of which that will attract him 8.5 million naira in transaction and around 5.5 million naira as income. He promised to place his testimony on the group. The track record is already in process. He said just today, as at the point in time when he gave this testimony, he was having 10 orders, of which his product has been exhausted. Don't you think he can even do better than that? Here are some people who do big number with e-commerce. Here is Deji, who made 13 million naira last year just on e-commerce. Here is Precious, who made 18 million naira last year just on e-commerce. And of course, yours truly is also among the list of players. In the last 3 months, I have done over 3.5 million naira from e-commerce. Guys, imagine you making 6 figures monthly from the comfort of your home. What would it do to your life? Would you be able to provide adequately for your family? Would you be able to spend more time with your loved ones? Would you be able to assist your husband financially? Would you be able to contribute to charity when the need arises? I trust you will. I so much believe you will. And that will be pretty exciting, don't you think so? I believe you do. Just imagine the feeling when people are called to contribute and your name is among because they know you are capable. Also, you must know that the results I'm sharing are not typical. You can't achieve what I have achieved or what I still achieve or what some of my students and other persons I share their results and their testimony have achieved. If all you do is to get this information and keep it in your information showroom, let it be clear to you. Work is involved in this because the money you earn in e-commerce is as a result of the value you create. You create. So it's not for the lazy kind of people. I don't work with lazy people. Myself and my team don't work with lazy people. We don't work with people that give excuses, because you can't make money and make excuses together. Never. I work hard. So you must put what I share with you in action if you want to see your desired results. Listen, you can't expect to sit on the couch watching Netflix and expect to lose weight. No. You have to eat right. You have to go to the gym. You have to work out. And that is how you lose weight. And the same thing happens in business. You must put in adequate work for you to see the desired results. Another thing I must tell you is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme like MMM, where you put in 20,000 and expect 200,000 the next week. No. So if you are the type who is looking for a get-rich-quick opportunity, please stop following this trainer right now. Close your browser now and go and continue what you're doing. This is a real business, guys. If you're still listening and probably you've tried mini importation before, importing goods from abroad, you've had some success and then all of a sudden things turn around and nothing was happening anymore, you failed. Or probably you are at a point in your life where it seems everything is on a standstill. Just like this, my student, before she came in contact with me, and now she is able to get a contract of 1 million naira to supply products. Isn't that really great? Isn't that amazing? I understand how you feel. In fact, probably we might even have a lot in common than you think. Let me quickly tell you a story. Some years back, when I was just starting e-commerce business and I was just trying to navigate my way through e-commerce business, I discovered that not leveraging on a system, not leveraging on connection, not leveraging on what some people have done in the past will cost you a lot. Will cost you all of your income, will cost you all of your time, can even introduce you to the hand of the fraudsters. This on the screen that you're seeing is one of my attempts to buy some products from abroad. And along the line, I discovered that the person I was chatting with to get the product imported into Nigeria happens to be a fraudster. As you can see, this is a product worth $540. This is a product worth $540. Just imagine if I had falling into the hand of this man, I can't personally say what would have happened. Probably you wouldn't even have been listening to me now. But thank God I met someone along the line who opened my eyes to see what I was unable to see, who could give me a new perspective about what e-commerce is and how to go, how to navigate my way through e-commerce. It changed my perspective, my vista, the vista from where I see things. And many months later, after I've learned how to do mini importation and e-commerce in a whole different way, the first product I bought using my savings made me close to 300,000 in pure profit within a month. The thing is, if you do what you have always done, you will get what you have always gotten. So what exactly happened? What changed? Like I said earlier, what did I do differently? Well, here is what I did. Like I said earlier, I met an expert who is got sent via a class he organized sometimes in 2018 for 50,000 naira, who is currently my mentor. He walked me through the whole process of buying goods online and how to ship. It was indeed a turnaround for me. He showed me the website to buy products cheaper. He showed me how to ship the products. This method is 10 times cheaper than using DHL and EMLs, which I had used in the time past. Using methods like DHL and EMLs will quickly eat out your profits. And he also introduced me to how to sell. He shared with me 3-step formula, which led me to my present success in e-commerce. I understand that anyone can easily teach you this, right? In fact, it is likely that one of the gurus out there must have told you the same thing. So why is this different? What I'm about to show you is how the few extra smart mini importers are killing it in the mini importation business. And I do what I preach, unlike most people out there. There are smart mini importers and there are extra smart mini importers. And you might already have sensed that only few people knows what you're about to learn today. This is how they are able to make consistently 6 or even 7 figures monthly, and some even do 6 figures weekly. Now, don't just run up and go and start yours, because even with all this success story I have shared, it is so easy for you to lose all your money, and here is why. 1. Choosing the wrong product to sell. Here is a product I bought some time ago as well, thinking the product is so beautiful and ladies will like it, most especially young ladies, students will like it. I bought 300 pieces of this product, but the funniest part of it is that I only sold 1 piece. So you want to choose the right type of product to sell before thinking about purchasing any other product. Not just any product, but products people want and are hungry to have and buy. I mean, products people are readily in need of. Products, before you import it into the country, you have a large number of audiences. A large number of audience to patronize you. And that is what you want to do, isn't it? Secondly, not knowing numbers. This is one big problem and mistake a lot of people make, and they are not even aware they are. Sometimes they go and old school friend message me. He knew about my mini importation activities in school and had a problem. He said he is currently into mini importation and one of the gurus taught him how to. So what was the problem? He said he doesn't see what he makes. Sometimes he runs into loss. So what did I do? We look at how much he was buying the product, how he was shipping the product, how much he was selling the product, and how much he was spending on ad. I found out that his problem was a game of number. He was spending so much on buying and shipping the product that he wasn't spending enough to reach a lot of people who need his products. The tough thing, not knowing how to sell. This has affected so many people out there. Here is a student of mine who was having the same problem of selling his products before he met me. He even tried to reduce the price, but nothing was working until he applied what I share with all my students. Here's his testimony. He said, I had one particular product I was complaining had been casted. I brought down the price to 5,000 naira and I made few sales, but wasn't satisfied. I tweaked my target a bit and raised it to 8k and within 2 days had more than 35 orders. Price doesn't really matter. What matters is how you present the product to them. This was his own testimony. This was King's testimony. After applying what I teach, he made over 35 orders on the product. He's selling for 8,000 within 48 hours. That is a revenue of almost 280,000 in 2 days. Isn't that amazing? Is that amazing of us? This is mind-blowing, right? So you might be wondering what made me and the guys I talked about exceptional with e-commerce. There are 3 critical factors for success in e-commerce. The first one, the niche and solution conscious. You have to be niche conscious and solution conscious. You have to be specific. Let me give you an instance. What if you have a teeth problem and you come in contact with 2 different doctors? One happens to be a dentist, the other one happens to be a general doctor who attend to everything, anything that comes around this way. Which one will you prefer to go with? Which one will you prefer to submit yourself to? Which one will you prefer to attend to you? I guess you will prefer the dentist, because that is his or our own area of specialization, and that is what choosing being niche conscious is all about. You don't want to be selling this and selling that and selling this and selling that, picking this product and picking that product. You are in the beauty niche today, you are in the security niche tomorrow, you are in the gadget niche next tomorrow, you are in different niche every day. You want to be specific, you want to be an authority, and you also want to be solution conscious, in the sense that you are conscious of solving a problem, a specific problem. Like what I'm doing currently, I'm solving the ignorance problem. You want to be niche and solution conscious. You want to know how to source your product correctly. Product sourcing. You also want to know how to do your marketing and selling. Those 3 things are very, very important. You see, I tell everyone who wants to start an e-commerce business to firstly identify and choose a profitable niche or a market to focus on. Of course, you can sell anything, but then you shouldn't be selling just anything. What you must do is sell what people want, provide solutions to problems. There are some niches you should consider as someone who is just starting e-commerce in Nigeria, because they are evergreen products. The products under them are evergreen products. The first one, health. The second one, filthiness. The third one, beauty. The fourth one, security. The fifth one, gadget or convenience. I believe you get that. The first one, health. The second one, fitness. The third one, beauty. The fourth one, security. And the fifth one, gadget or convenience. These are the special niches, evergreen niches that you can easily navigate through, and you will consistently be relevant. You will consistently be on the line. These are very lucrative niches you can find hot in demand products in easily. Take for instance, if you sell blood pressure pills, it will be very easy for you to sell pressure monitor to the same audience, isn't it? If you sell sex enhancement pill, it will be very easy for you to sell pheromones. In case you don't know what pheromones are, they are fluid secreted that makes you more attractive to your opposite sex. And this is just a picture of it. And it is more important you don't just choose any niche, but a niche with a lot of audience, a niche with a lot of people who need what you want to sell. So you must consider this when you choose a niche or a market and then a product. Now, how do you find problem people are having? So you look for solution for them. How do you discover the problems people are really having, so as for you to be able to provide solution for them, so as for you to be able to meet their needs? How do you go about this? I will give you 3 means to find problems people are having rather. The first one is blog or news website. Blogs or new website. If you are the kind of person that follow people's blog or news website, you see a lot of captivating headings. on most of these news websites. I mean the Punch website, like the Punch, the Tribune, and all sorts, and people's blog. If you just have to be conscious of what people are saying, the voice of people, what people are in need of. The second place where you can find the problem people are facing is Facebook. Facebook is a very large platform for you to discover things like this, and there are strategies to it, of which you get to know as we move on. The third place are forums like Nairaland. Nairaland, if you don't know, is one of the biggest forums here in Nigeria. Let me quickly show you something. Here is an article posted on an eDigital, a blog. That eDigital is just a blog, and I believe you can see what is on your screen. He said, please, I can't satisfy my wife in bed. If you have been able to read this or been able to see this, if you can see that title, it says, please, help, I can't satisfy my wife on bed. Hey guys, if you knew this guy and you know where he stays, and you can get him a solution to his problem, and you can get him something like this product that I call Mini Love, something to help him last long and be able to satisfy his wife, do you think this man will get it? Of course he will. Do you think this man will get the product, or what do you think? I believe he will. Of course, he will definitely get it. This man is going to get the product because he wouldn't want his wife to go out there searching for another man to satisfy her sexual needs. Isn't it? If you are a man reading this now, I believe you will not also want your wife to find sexual satisfaction elsewhere. It's a blatant no. And guess what? Hundreds of men are having this kind of issues out there. So this is what we want to make sure you do. You get something a lot of people really want, something that people are yearning to have. Now I must say, don't run off and import Mini Love and say you want to sell to men, because you will fail and run at a loss. You know why? Mini Love is easily accessible and oversold. You don't even know where the men who needs it hangs out. You don't even know how to sell it. So how can you find products that people really want? Now, if you notice, I keep saying want, not need. Products people really want, and not products people really need. I believe you still remember a scenario I gave to you about the wristwatch I bought, because I thought people will need it. I thought lady will need it. But at the end of the day, I ended up selling just one piece of it. So you must go for product people really want and not product people really need. So looking for what people want over what they need will help you to sell more. Now, where can you find this product? Another place you can find problems people need solution to is Nairaland, like I said earlier. In case you don't know, let me reiterate. Nairaland is the biggest forum currently in Nigeria, and if you don't have an account, get yourself one and just browse around the site. To buttress this, I did a little digging and you can see what I found on the screen now. Look at the place I circled and read what is on it. It said, how can I get rid of black spot on my face? Maybe you're saying, what does that really mean? How does that contribute to what we are discussing? Okay, pause. Can you quickly check the number of views on this post? We have over 753,000 views on this post. What does that suggest to you? It suggests to you that you have a number of audience that is so numerous if you can provide a solution to this kind of problem. You have existing 753,612 people that are interested to whatsoever solution you have to provide to this. How awesome is that to you? Here is someone asking, in that I've just shown you, that how can I get rid of a black spot on my face? And this question that the person asks had over 700,000 views, like I said earlier. That is so incredible. Do you know what it means for you to have over 700,000 people view a trade? It means these people are interested in knowing the answer to this problem. The great thing is, these are evergreen problems. People will continue to have this problem. People will continue to be faced with this problem. Now, these people don't know that it only takes something like the image below to get the black spot cleared, as you can see on your screen. This product you are seeing here, like you can see, Balmy's nose blackhead remover, face black mask, acne treatment, peeling mask, suction, facial skin, gear pores, dry, blackhead and marks, all sorts. But the summary is that this product you are seeing here solves the problem that was raised in that thread. But they don't know where to get it from. They don't know how to get it. What if we can stand in gap to get this product across to them? Now, looking at this product, you're gonna get this product for just an approximate of $4. You know what that equivalent to? And this is a product you can sell for nothing less than 10,000, 12,000, 5. If you know how to package your product very well, you can even sell it for as much as 15,000 naira. This product is on AliExpress. You can easily import this product and sell it to those persons, and you make a lot of money doing that. And you can even get it cheaper on the site I will share with you guys soon. This product is less than $1 now, as you can see. On this website, this product is being sold for 3 yuan. I mean 3 Chinese yuan. A yuan, according to Nigeria currency conversion, is at most 65 naira because it fluctuates at times. At times it comes down to 60 naira, at times it comes down to 20. It rises to 62 naira, 63 naira, 64 naira, at most 65 naira. Now multiply it. 65 naira times 3 yuan. How much does that give you? How much does that give you? That gives you 195 naira, right? Now imagine buying a product for 195 naira and selling it for 10,000 or 15,000 naira. How many percent profit do you think you make from that? That is how awesome mini importation is. That is how awesome e-commerce business is. Let's just assume that you get a product for 195 naira and both the shipping cost and everything that brings it down to Nigeria cost you 500 naira alongside with the product, or let's just approximate it to 800 naira, and shipping it to your customer costs you 2,000 naira depending on the location, depending on the proximity. Let's just assume everything you spend on getting the product from the manufacturer, shipping it down to Nigeria, and also shipping it to your customer was 2,500 naira, or an approximate of 3,000 naira. And you sell this product for 10,000 naira. You have a gain of 7,000 naira on each order made. Now imagine you having 50 orders in a week. What will that make to you? In a simple calculation, that suggests to you that you are making a profit of 350,000 naira in a week. That is how great mini importation is. That is how great mini importation is. You are getting this product for less than $1 from this site I'm showing you. Now listen, you don't just want to go out there purchasing any product that you see. You don't just want to go out there purchasing any product that you see me show you. So go on forums and look out for people's complaints. From their complaints, you will make your own product available. You make your own solution available to their problems. Another good mine of hot-selling products and problems that need solution is Facebook. Another place, or let me say another platform where you can get hot-selling products and problems that need solution is Facebook. You know, it always surprises me. It always gives me a kind of surprise when I see people just logging into Facebook just to check on pictures of their friends, this and that. Where we have people making millions of naira just on Facebook platform alone. The difference is access to the right information, access to the systems that grants you an opportunity to know what is involved. You can also find out in-demand product on AliExpress. I know most of you already are familiar with AliExpress. So go to AliExpress, take some time to dig deep, dig in, and you'll be able to find out products that are in demand. One mistake I see many people make when trying to search for in-demand products on AliExpress is clicking on a category on AliExpress and then filtering by the number of orders. And that is not really good. It is not really their fault, because this is what the gurus out there are teaching. Just imagine everyone going to AliExpress to find products using that method. We will all be selling almost the same type of product, and everyone is selling. And when everyone is selling the same type of product, what happens? Competition is on high. Competition is high, and we start a price battle, of which I believe that is not a battle you want to engage in, because you can't win it. Here is one of my students who got a beauty product using the unique method I teach, and was able to get over 120 orders within 4 days for a product he sold for 12,000 naira. Like you can see on the screen. That is incredible, right? Here is a product I also sold some time ago. This product, wow, this product is so great. This product is so great. It is a fitness product. The product helps to burn belly fat. It helps you to tone your muscle. Now, the interesting part is this product cost me a few dollars to import it into Nigeria, as you can see right here. As you can see right there on the screen. And guess what? I sold this product for 25,000 naira. I just listed the product on Jumia, even though it isn't my preferred means of selling. And I bought 10 pieces of it just to test. Guess what happened next? I was able to sell 7 of them within a week, and this is the evidence. This is just the evidence. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that amazing? Within a week, I was able to sell 7 pieces of this product. I actually sold 10, but 3 failed. That is, 3 customers didn't collect the product, so I had 3 returns. And 7 were successfully delivered and remitted to me. And after all the charges from Jumia, I was left with a pure profit of 146,000 naira. Imagine an extra 146,000 naira weekly. That is someone's monthly income, isn't it? That is just some crazy profit, isn't it? The thing is, anyone can do this. You can do this. Let me tell you this once again. You can do this, and you can do more than this. And I really quickly want to engage you to say this to yourself, that I can do this. You can do more than this. You can do far more better than this. Now, there are certain type of product that you shouldn't buy. Let me quickly make you realize this. And this is one of the reasons why I put up this training for you to have access to. You want to be different with how you approach everything you do. So you want to make sure you don't buy products that are very heavy, products that are heavy. Because if you buy such a product, you're going to spend more on shipping short products into Nigeria. Don't buy product that provides temporary solution. Sometimes ago, I saw the product called ear fiber. It just helped cover bad hair and broken edges. But I had a lot of returns, so I had to stop selling it. Don't want to buy an expensive product because it's going to reduce your profit margin. So it's better for you to stay within the range of $1 to $10. I mean a product whose worth is $1 to $10. So where can you source for your products? Firstly, I will advise you to source for your product on AliExpress, Alibaba.com, 1680.com, and JD.com. Now, as a smart money importer, you always want to make sure you get your product for the best price. Let me quickly show you something. I saw this product some time ago. This product is in the convenience niche, and it helps to remove the wax from your ear. It is being called wax vac, which is a short word for wax vacuumer. And as you can see right there, the product had over 6,000 shares. As you can see on the screen, the product had over 6,000 shares. I made much money from the sales of this product, guys. Over 600,000 views. Come on. Is this actually making sense to you? Are you following at all? Now let me show you something. This is the product you're seeing on the screen. On this website, the product is being sold for $6.5, $6.50 to $7.50 per piece. And on another website that I'll be showing you, the product is being sold for 1.80 euros. Like I told you earlier, that let's just assume the maximum conversion rate for a euro according to Nigeria currency, with respect to Nigeria currency, is 65 naira. How much do you think I will get this product? Let's just say 2 euros. That is 130 naira to get this product from the manufacturer. I believe this is really making sense to you. The picture you see on the left is from AliExpress, and the other one you see on the right is from 1688. On AliExpress, you can see that the product is selling for $7.5. Let's just say $7. And on 1688, the product is selling for less than $1. I don't know if you're actually getting this. And guess what? Both are of the same quality. Hint, you have to dig deeper or use agents to get quality product from 1688. Because 1688 is a website that was written, that was encoded using Chinese language. Now, for someone who is buying a product for $7 and for someone who is buying the same product for less than $1, do you think their profit margin will be different? Of course, absolutely different. The truth is that the profit margin will be huge apart. Like I said, I made a killing with this product. Let's say, for instance, I was able to sell 500 pieces of the product, of which I sold more than 500 pieces of that product because I was shipping that product almost every week into Nigeria. But let's say I sold just 500 pieces. If I had bought from AliExpress, the product margin would be 2,000 naira. That is after removing all expenses. But you can do the calculation yourself, and that will give me 1 million naira pure profit, right? Because I got my product at a cheap price, my profit margin doubled. So you can see the difference between being a smart importer and the leverage and the average importer. But you can see the difference. I believe you can. The average importer is someone who is just going out there to buy products to sell because he or she heard that mini importation is profitable. Now, how do you ship your product once you've been able to identify your product and where to source them from at the very best price? You can use DHL, which is the old-fashioned way, and DHL is highly costly. For as many of you that must have used them before, you can bear witness with me that DHL is highly costly. You can as well use emails, which also is one of the oldest fashioned way, and is also very highly costly. As in, is highly costly, very highly costly. You wouldn't want to do that. But you must know that these methods are very expensive, like how you just said. You will be spending sometimes double or triple of the cost of the product you are shipping. I believe for some people in this training, that have tried those methods can attest to that. The shipping cost is higher than the cost of the product that you are buying, 2 times and 3 or sometimes 3 times higher, which I think is outrageous. So don't even try to use DHL or emails. And if you should decide to use postal office, be prepared to wait for 30 days before you receive your good, and sometimes you might even not receive them. So the best method to ship your product is making use of agents and logistic companies, as they are 10 times cheaper. Now, 1688, JD.com and most of the other websites are written in Chinese, like I said earlier. So you need someone who understands Chinese to be able to help you procure products and then send your product down. You also need an agent and a logistic company to ship your products down to Nigeria. If you have someone who lives in China, the person can help you easily send your product down to you here in Nigeria. Don't just use DHL, emails and postal service. Now, once you get your product delivered to you, how do you sell your product? The number one way to sell your product is advertising on Facebook. Now, I'm not talking about posting and spamming different groups on Facebook with your post and product image. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Facebook campaigns. You have to create a Facebook ad campaign. And as I make this video, there are over 20 million Nigerians on Facebook. Do you know what that really means? Does that suggest anything to you? Do you think it is that difficult to just get 100 person or 500 persons out of the 20 million to buy your products or to sell your products to monthly? I will leave that to you to answer. The second place you can actually sell your product is Instagram. Now there are a lot of persons who just list their product on Instagram and expect people to buy. There is a right and a wrong way to go about selling on Instagram. Another way you can sell your product is having your own e-commerce site. I don't know how many of you have seen the website of Bed Nigeria. It is a mini e-commerce website that sells grooming products for men. So you simply set up your website, list your products, start driving traffic to it, and then make your sales. However, this has its shortcomings as you lose more than half of people who see your products or those who even buy. So what is my preferred method? Sales funnel. That is my preferred method. Sales funnel. Like you can see on the screen. The general sales funnel, the 7 step. The initial contact, the qualification stage, the development solution stage, the presentation stage, the evaluation stage, the negotiation stage, and the closing stage. This is a system that makes you sell 10 times, 15 times, 20 times what the amount you are buying a product, and makes you add value to your customer. Sales funnel. This is how smart e-coms guys do it and make it big. With a sales funnel, you are able to market to your audience over and over again with spending little or nothing on advertisements. You never have to worry about losing your customers, because that is one of the major things most many importers does. This is one of the major things they miss. This is one of the major things most many importers out there miss. When you sell a product to one person, that's all. This is how smart many importers do it and make it big, guys. I must confess. With sales funnels, you can easily build trust and credibility with your buyers. Remember, it is easier for someone to buy your product if they trust you. If you quickly want to increase your profits, then you should be using sales funnel, guys. If you want to increase your monthly income in this business, sales funnels is what will help you achieve that. And you must understand human psychology and the emotional hot button. The emotional hot button are the triggers that actually make people buy. People make their buying decision from a place of emotion and justify their decision with logic. I was able to generate 6 million naira just selling a product using a sales funnel and understanding human psychology and knowing the emotional hot buttons of my audience. The product you are seeing here on the screen, this is the product I sold. I call it the 2-in-1 hair growth formula. I sold this product, Andre and the Hair Wonders. And guess what? I will get a pair of this product for around 25,000 naira for 50 pieces of each. That is 50 pieces of Andre and 50 pieces of Hair Wonder. And guess what? Guess how much I sold the product for? I sold the product for 9,000 naira. The 2-in-1 hair growth formula is all you need. This is just the art, this is just the page I was using to sell this product. The price for the 2-in-1 solution was 25, as in this is what we call price slash. I made my audience to realize that the price for this product was 25,000 naira. But if they are getting the product now using my sales funnel, I will sell it for them 9,000 naira. And I made them realize that a single order for this 2-in-1 growth is for a person. So if 2 people are to use, then they need to place order for 2 pieces or accordingly. And the juicy part is, for every sale, I made a profit of 6,000 naira. I was getting the pair for 500 naira, So my profit was 6,000 after removing the cost of running ad on Facebook and the cost of shipping the products to the customer. Now I want to ask you a question. How many pieces or pair do you think I need to sell to be able to make 6 million naira? I should be selling 1,000 pairs, right? I guess you're right. I should be selling 1,000 pairs to be able to make 6 million naira. I know what's probably rolling through your mind right now. That means, are you sure? Now let's do some maths. I was selling 20 pairs daily. It was so crazy, guys. That is what a sales funnel can do for you. Check this out. This is one of my records from a single day sales. This is one of the things I will teach you in the course of this training. Business management. How to manage your business. As you can see here, I had more than 20 orders within a day. I had 23 orders, and let me quickly shock you. Many of these people that placed an order, placed order for 2, some placed order for 3, some placed order for 4. That's just an evidence. Like I said, some order for 2, 3, and even 4 pairs. So you can see it is even more than what I was telling you earlier. Let's just do some maths. 20 times 90 days. 90 days, I mean 3 months. We give you 1,800 orders. That is, I mean, if I was selling 20 in a day, multiplying 20 orders by 90 days, which makes 3 months. That simply means I would have 1,800 orders within 3 months. Of course, not every customer will collect. Some will cancel their orders. So there will be some failed deliveries. So let's just say 800 people canceled, or I had 800 failed deliveries, which is the very worst case scenario. And we are left 1,000 pieces. I mean 1,000 persons who successfully received and paid for the order. That gives us 6 million naira. 1,000 times 6,000 gives us 6 million naira. This is an evidence of my weekly remittance from my delivery agents. As you can see here, there was a point in time they remitted 200,500 naira. There was a point in time they remitted 206,000 naira, 500 naira, and there was another point in time they remitted 292,000 naira after delivering my products to my customers. Isn't that fascinating? What will an extra 200,000 naira weekly do to you? Do you think your children will start looking at you differently? Of course, your spouse. Not now. This is even the worst result I'm actually showing you guys right now. I don't just want to put out too many screenshots so it doesn't look as if I'm showing off. I just want you to understand the power behind many importation. If you do it the right way. E-commerce or many importation is a mind-blowing business. You get amazing results if you do it the right way. And if you do it the way the smart many importers do it. Now you can see how easily you can achieve 6 million naira in 3 months. Here's another expert who was able to make 500k within 24 hours. I told you about him earlier, DG. This was one of his Facebook posts, and I believe you can see. You can also read what is on the screen. So breaking news, I Facebook ad bulletproof formula just made 500k in 3 months. It's so funny how when one take a problem as a challenge, you will not only break through, you have a massive record. Guess what he is using? I just want you to guess what he is using. Yes, I guess you guess it right. Yes, you're right. He's using sales funnels. Now let's take a quick summary of what you have learned so far. You've been able to learn how to find problems people have. You've been able to learn how you can find products people want, not just need. How and where you can source for quality products very cheap. How you can ship your products to your doorstep very fast without breaking your bank account. How you can start selling your products quickly without having to beg people to buy. And how big guys do it using sales funnel. Now let me ask you a question. All these sound pretty cool, right? You have learned some really great stuff, but I can't cover all that you need to know in a single short stream like this. So I have a question. How would you like to work with me directly? Where I can actually help you implement all that we've just talked about. But with all you've learned, you can decide to go the hard way and do it yourself. However, it's going to take you minutes, trials before you figure it out. You don't even know where the right products to import are. You don't even know how to handle logistics yourself. You don't even know how to sell. Yes, you can go ahead and learn everything. You can even go ahead and learn every one of these things on your own. But the truth is, it's going to take you up to 6 months, 12 months to master all of this. You don't want to waste all that time learning. You know why? Spent time cannot be gotten back. If you are someone who is quick to taking action, you might be wondering how you can get started and implement all these tactics and strategies. I just show you quickly and easily. The fastest way to get started is the blueprint I have created for you, and it is called Ecommadeeasy 10x Blueprint. I call it Ecommadeeasy 10x Blueprint because in this blueprint, your mini importation has been made easy for you, and it is a blueprint you can follow, and it provides for you 10 times profits, leading you to making 6 figures in a month. What I just show you is the exact system that I make use of, that continually make me 6 figures weekly, week in, week out. You can choose to do it all on your own using all that I have shown you. But if you would like me to help you implement everything we have covered, then I will be delighted to. If you want to be able to build a successful e-commerce business, make 10 times your profit all from your home, even if you are just starting out today, then this blueprint is specially for you. Okay, listen, I'm not going to be all hype and try to get you hyped up about what this is and how this can help you. So I want to do this. I just want to go over what you will get inside the Ecommadeeasy 10x Blueprint and how it can help you. And if it is right for you, then I want you to get it. But if it is not right for you, I don't want you to get it. So here is what you will get inside the Ecommadeeasy 10x Blueprint. The first thing you'll be getting in that package is the 20 evergreen products that you can start selling right now. All you need to do is simply import the product, plug in and start selling. And you know what? You need a hot selling product if you want to be able to get the response like this. Let me show you the response. A response like this. I need it. I also need one. I need it. How can I get it, please? I'm interested. I need it. People dropping their number for you to place an order. All this, I need it. I believe this is the kind of thing you want. Placing a product on here and seeing people reacting to it like this. The reason why you need a hot in demand product is that you need to get product that people actually want. Like what you see on your screen earlier. You can see people saying, I'm interested, I need it. So you want to be able to get the product that people want. And guess what? The second thing you'll be getting is that you'll get the contact of all my China agents that you can pay to in Naira. You get the contact of all my China agents and logistic companies that you can pay to in Naira and get your product delivered to you wherever you are across the globe. The value of this alone is 15,000 Naira. You also get 10 websites you can source and buy your products from, even 10 times cheaper than AliExpress. You also get a step-by-step Ninja guide on how you can find hot-selling products yourself. This is not the usual way of sourcing by orders on AliExpress. This alone is valued at 20,000 Naira. Like I said, you don't want to go into price battle. So at this point, here is what you'll be getting from that package. You're going to get a 20 evergreen not selling products, which is worth 20,000 naira. You're gonna get the contact of all my Chinese agents that you can pay to in naira, which is worth 15,000 naira. Like I told you in my story, I was almost duped because I do not have the right contact of the right person I should work with. But in this package, you will be getting the contact of all my Chinese agents. That simply suggests to you that you'll be leveraging on my own relationship. And mind you, probably you are trying to create a doubt in you. My name and my integrity is at stake to this. You should know that as well. The third thing you'll be getting in this package is that you'll be getting 10 more websites to source the product from, even 10 times cheaper. And this is worth 9,500 naira. You also be getting the step-by-step Ninja guide on how to find out selling products, which is worth 20,000 naira. Plus, I'm also going to show you how you can spy on your competitors right on Facebook. So you can spy easily on Facebook and be able to peep on your competition, on your competitors, and see what they are selling and confirm if people actually want the product and not bother about reinventing the wheel. You also learn how to create your own Facebook and Instagram ads. This is very, very important. You also get a training course I bought to help you dominate Facebook ad and be able to create a high converting Facebook ad campaign, and my Facebook ad cheat sheet. Some days ago, I ran a test on Facebook that generated a total of 46 sales within 48 hours. This is it. This is an evidence of it. This is an evidence of it. Here's another that I ran on Facebook using the same cheat sheet. And this is just the results after running the ad on Facebook. Based on the ads and the ad sets, one of it produced 24 purchases and the other one produced 35 purchases. This is amazing. This is what we want. I believe this is what we want. Over 50 sales within 24 hours. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that mind-blowing? Imagine having a flow of orders like this without having to beg anyone to buy, without changing anything around you, without changing things around for your business. Look at what you are getting now. You are getting 20 evergreen not selling products, which is worth 20,000 naira. You'll be getting the contact of my Chinese agent and can pay them in naira, 15,000 naira. You will get 10 more websites to source the product from, even 10 times cheaper, which is worth 9,500 naira. You will get a step-by-step Ninja guide on how to find out selling products, which is worth 20,000 naira. You will get a guide on how to create profitable Facebook and Instagram ad with my fully proven Facebook ad sheet, which is valued at 50,000 naira. And the total value of what you are getting now is 131,000 naira, 131,500 naira. I'm also going to show you how to set up your 10x sales funnel that will help you double or triple your sales. That alone is valued at 159,000 naira. You will also get an easy to use website builder called Insta Builder and Elementor with step-by-step video showing you how to use it. This is a builder you can use to set up your funnel pages. You will need it if you want to sell your product using a sales funnel. This alone is valued at 28,500 naira, but you are getting it for free. You can check the Insta Builder official website to confirm this. Also, I'm going to show you how you can create video for your product, because you don't just want to go up on YouTube and get any video to use, as this might just get your account banned if Facebook discover you are using a copyrighted video and you go out of business as fast as you started. This you are seeing is an ad I ran using the video I create, and that was what brought the sales that you saw the other time. And also you're going to learn how you can eliminate agents and buy directly from manufacturer. That is, instead of you still having intermediaries, which will increase the cost of procuring your goods. in this blueprint, in this Ecommadeeasy 10 times blueprint, you're going to learn how you can eliminate agents and buy directly from the manufacturer. Now, the reason why you use agents is because you don't understand Chinese and buy products. And to buy product on website like 1688, you need them to help you to procure your product and then ensure quality of the product. But then you have to pay them for their services, which is extra cost aside from the cost of shipping and the cost of the product itself. Now, as you can see, for instance, you can see the products right below. I'm selling this product. It's selling for $14.27 on AliExpress, and then this is on 1688 around $2. Around $2. I already told you the conversion of Chinese yuan to Nigeria naira. Now look at this product here. The same product. You can see the price here, $2 per piece. The amazing thing on this website is that you can communicate directly with the manufacturer. Now this on the website you can communicate directly with the manufacturer, and guess what? It is even selling for $2, and you can even buy just one piece of it. This is another product on 1688 which is equally selling for about $3 or $4 or so. It is an ultrasonic mosquito killer. It is a great product to sell during the rainy season, like the season we are in now, that uses sounds to drive away insects. Now this same product is selling on this website for less than $1. Let's say just for $1. You can see they are selling this product for 0.1 to $1 per piece, and the minimum order quantity is 10 pieces. Isn't this great? Isn't this amazing? Imagine buying a product for less than $1, less than 360 naira, less than 390 naira. And this is a product you can sell for 15,000, 20,000 naira, depending on your packaging and depending on how you are being able to convince your customers. That is so great. That is so amazing. So you can see how cheap products are on the website you on this website, and you don't even need an agent to start buying from this website. What you want to do is to compare different websites to be able to get the best price. Like I told you guys, the smart mini importers buy product from this very website at the best price. And this is what you want to do as a smart mini importer. I'm going to support and guide you for 1 full year. A year is enough for you to get a group of all you want to do. Trust me guys, you can't pay for this. You can't find this kind of support any other way. See this and this that I'm doing as an act of service from me to the community. That is the way I see this that I'm doing. I want to help you get started with your business. I want you to land on your feet and be able to make something out of your mini importation business. So let's run through what you're actually getting. You're actually going to be getting from this Ecommadeeasy 10x blueprint. The first thing you're getting is my 20 evergreen hot selling product, which is worth 20,000 naira. You also be getting the contact of my Chinese agents, which you can pay to in naira, which is worth 20,000 naira. You also get 10 more sites to source your products even 10 times cheaper, which is worth 9,500 naira. That is cool. You will be getting a step-by-step Ninja guide on how to find your hot selling product, which is worth 20,000 naira. I will be showing you how to spy on your competitors on Facebook, which is worth 5,000 naira. You will have a guide on how to create a profitable Facebook and Instagram ad with my fully improving Facebook and ads cheat sheet, which is worth 55,000 naira. I will show you how to set up your 10x funnel, which is worth 160,000 naira. You will gain access to an easy to use website build and a step-by-step video on showing you how to use it and the design pages. And all you have to do is just to upload and start editing. This alone is worth 78,500 naira. I will show you how to create videos for your product. This alone is worth 15,000 naira. You learn how to manage your e-commerce business, which is worth 20,000. You learn how to eliminate agents and buy directly from the manufacturer. This was worth 20,000 naira. You will also learn a lot of things alongside with it. The total value of what you are now getting is 423,000 naira. I believe you are scared. I believe your heart is already panting. Your heart is already panting. Now what you are about receiving is worth over 400,000 naira. You're thinking in your heart, how do you want me to get this? You're probably wondering about the price. Now listen. The last training I had was sold for 54,000 naira, 54,500 naira, and it was sold out. And the last one before this one was also sold for 199,000 naira. A 3 days workshop. I don't think I will do this anytime soon. I'm not sure I will do this. Even there are other trainings out there selling for more, because none out there offer the type of support you're going to receive as a member of the Ecommadeeasy 10x blueprint, and not to mention the consistent updates to the blueprint to make sure you're up to date. Now this is the only program with exercise to walk you through step by step with an unbeatable support. Here is a student of mine said, of the 3 mini importation trainings or resources I've enrolled for in 2 months, yours was the last and yet is the best and the most dynamic. Keep up the good work you're doing. I have been meaning to do this for a while now. Kudos. I'm not going to charge you 400,000 naira today. I could, but I won't. But I want to ask you something. If all that this package did to you was to finally turn you into a profit-pulling machine in the e-commerce multi-billion-dollar industry, would it be worth 400,000 naira? If all this package did was to take you, an average income earner, to a 6 to 7 figure monthly earner, would it be worth it? If all this package did was finally to help you achieve that lifestyle you have always wanted for you and your family, would it be worth it? If what this package did was to help you pay all your bills comfortably and have extra cash to play with, would it be worth it? I don't know about you, but I make an average of nothing less than 1.7 million monthly running an e-commerce business on the side. This is one-time investment and you don't have to pay again, but the information you are getting will pay you forever. So what do you actually think? What do you think actually I should charge for this? Do you think I should charge 200,000 naira? Should I charge 100,000 naira? What about 75,000 naira? Now, there are people who will gladly pay this just to have access to this wealth of information and support I'm giving you. Here is a message from a student who had spent about 500,000 on an e-commerce course before he met me. That was not an error. 500,000 error. 500,000 error. This is an evidence of what I'm talking about. Oluwadamilola, he said, thank you, I'm good to go. Thanks for your support. This is what we need in Nigeria, great customer support. I have spent a lot for international products without serious support. Rather that they will be asking me for more. I bought an e-commerce product 0 up for $1,450, over 500,000 naira. And do you know that I was not able to set it up? I sent mail. They are interested in me coming for one of their training after the huge investment. I know that not everyone has this sum of money to get started with, and that is why I want to give it out to you for just 50,000 naira. Just 50,000 naira for you reading this report right now, because I want you to have access to this information. I want a lot of people to be financially free. I hate to see people on Instagram and Facebook begging. It breaks my heart when I see those comments on social media. I want to make a difference, so that is the reason why I'm doing this for that price, so that a lot of people will be able to gain access to this information. As much as I really want a lot of people to be financially free, most especially in a time like this and beyond, I've decided to give a 50% discount off on it and make it just 25,000 naira. So you'll be having access to all this wealth of information just for 25,000 naira. And these discounts last for just 7 days. The discount lasts for just 7 days. But I must let you know, this is just for those who will take the action, who will take action between now and the next 7 days. The discounted price is just 25,000 naira. I can decide to raise the price at any point in time. And I must also warn you, I don't want lazy people. I don't want to work with lazy people. I don't even work with lazy people. I just need people who are truly ready to turn their financial situation around. This is only for those who are ready to put in the work. And that is why this offer is going to be valid for the next 7 days. After 7 days, this offer will be gone. So you only have access to this in the next 7 days. And after 7 days, I'm taking this price, the price back to 50,000 rand, which is the current fee. But I want to bring it down so that you can get access to this information. All you have to do is to gain access to this information is to click the link below. So click the button below this video. After payment, send your transaction evidence and your name to this number 081 300 12147 or email ecommadeeasy@gmail.com. Just email it or just send a DM to me on WhatsApp. You can decide to pay via PayStyle and verification is almost immediately. I hope you are still there. If you are still there, then you probably still have some questions that need to be answered. So here are some frequently asked questions. Then you probably still have some questions that needs to be answered. Here are some frequently asked questions. You're probably wondering, how much do you need to start to get started? You can get started with as low as 50,000 or 20,000 or you must understand that the more money you are getting started with, the more of those hot selling products you'll be able to buy. Can a student do this? If you are a student, can you do this? Here's one of my students, Mabel, who is a medical student. She's studying medicine in school. Here's what she has to say. 2017 was not a good year. I lost so much money that I was unable to recover. 2 months ago, I saw an advert about mini importation, which I decided to go through. After attending the online training, I spoke to the trainer through calls and he explained so many things to me, including the products to buy, product I should not buy, the agent's contact, the various platforms I can sell them, creating Facebook and Instagram ad, creating my own online shop, and so on. I got some money from my uncle and placed my first order. I bought the product for as low as 500 naira and I sold the product for 5,000 naira each. From that day, my story changed. God bless you, Danny. You might be wondering, I talked about websites. Do I need a website to get started? This is Lydia. Lydia doesn't have a website. Lydia uses Facebook and Instagram to sell her product. So you must not have a website to start selling. She was able to sell 2 pieces of her product after 3 hours of setting up her ad on Facebook. 3 months later, he gave this testimony. He said, I intended writing this instruction also when composing my story. My coach, I've made up to 300k gain. I never thought I could get such an amount. Probably you are even thinking that this is Photoshop. Well, I don't know how to really convince you. If you think it is Photoshop, there is no problem. You can leave it. I don't even want you to subscribe. I don't even want you to get this 10x blueprint if you think it is Photoshop. You have your choice to make. Choices are individual, choices are personal. Maybe you're also having a question that can you now use a phone to do this business? This is the one that actually shocked me. This is Okoyemi. She sent me a message saying that she has been able to upload the Insta Builder using her phone. As you can see on the screen, it said, I've been able to upload the Insta Builder using my phone, but I use my phone. Another thing is that he didn't request a license key. As you can see the testimony he gave you, the screenshot of his test. of her testimony. You might also ask, do you need a store to get started? Like you can see here, this person said, I was out of the country, just got back, got some stuff already and sold some already, got more. I haven't done the Instagram advert, the campaign, waiting for the graphics guy to finish editing my store logo. But that is not the problem. That is not the problem. What if you are very busy? I know some people are very busy. What if you are very busy? The business can be automated to the extent that you don't have to sit close to your computer monitoring everything like a forex trader do. And I'm going to show you how exactly you can go about this. You might also be asking that I am a JJC, that is a newbie. Like you can see on the screen, said, I appreciate your patience and understanding. Don't mind my curiosity. I am a JJC. Said, evening sir, I'm through with the sales page. Please check it out. The WordPress header is kind of showing. This person you're seeing chatting up with me happens to be a newbie, a JJC, but yet he's doing well. He was being able to build our own website, our own store using WordPress. The image you see above is a message from Kenneth. How soon can I get started? This Ecommadeeasy 10x blueprint comes with a 4 weeks exercise which help you to get started immediately, and for each task you are meant to perform, you are led to the module to help you complete the task. This is the only program on e-commerce or even importation that provides this currently in Nigeria to help you get started easily. Is there a support group? Of course there is. One. This is one of the reasons this program is different from the one outside here. There is a support group, and I call the group the EME 10X support group, as you can see on the screen. You can see that the group has over 700, and from time to time I give extra lectures inside the group to help you improve and grow your business right inside WhatsApp, as you can see on the screen. But like I said, I want to help you in this journey and be remembered for impacting your life. Someday when you think about how you started, you'll be able to remember my name. That is what I want. I like to over-deliver. However, this offer ends in the next 7 days. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. When you have the right people in your network, you get things done easily and you get the necessary help you need to take you to the next level. Do you even can you even imagine you having 100 of people, 100 of like-minded people who are willing, who are ready, who are available to answer your questions anytime you have a question in your heart relating to this e-commerce business? Having a community of people that do the same thing with you, who you can easily mingle with and share your idea, you share your burden with, and who easily attend to you. Personally, I will be on the group to attend to all your questions as well. I already know how to import. That's another question. Do I still need all of this? Well, like I said, I just share the exact system I use, and you can also go ahead and implement it. We are going to have a lot of fails, trial and error, and can even take you up to 6 months to figure it out. And that is why you need a mentor, and that is why this is a mentorship program. There is a student of mine, Kazvan also knows how to do all the importation, but he wasn't making sales. Even with all he knew, I must have been taught by other gurus, and this was his testimony. After he met me, and he was being added to our support group, and he learned the things. He subscribed to the mentorship program. He said 2 weeks later he was able to sell 50 pieces of one of his products within 5 days, spending just 4,000 on Facebook ads. Using one of the strategy I share with all my students, he made over 300,000 in pure profit, and he did all these on Facebook. Imagine if he had used a sales funnel. I even share another tip with him, and he was calling me a busy. That is cool. That is great. Here is Akin Wumi. See what he has to say after giving him some tips about his business, tips to apply to his business. And he said, hello coach, good afternoon. Do you remember I told you about me not being able to make sales? But with what you told me to do, believe me, I sold all the product and just got another just arrived today. I'm going on my PC now to fire Facebook and Instagram ad. All I know is that only God Almighty can reward you because you just up an orphan to get himself active with no financial issues anymore. May the Lord continue to be with you and guide you through all the days of your endeavors. These are all the benefits you will get when you have a shoulder like me to lean on. You can see that the only limitation that you have exists in your brain. The only limitation you have right now exists in your brain. There are no limitations. Now I want to do something more crazy. I'm setting aside the fast action bonuses for those that will take action in the next 7 days. And the fast action bonus one is that you'll be having access to what I call the social traffic rush. The 10-part course to getting a rush of target traffic from social media. You're going to receive in social traffic rush. In this bonus, you're going to discover how you can get your traffic from the popular social media platform and also go viral with your content. You also learn the power of marketing on most of the popular social marketing platforms like Quora, Reddit, YouTube. You're going to be learning all that from this fast action bonus. And also fast action bonus 2, you're going to learn how to start creating your amazing graphics, sweet looking graphics for your products. Fast action bonus 3, you're going to learn how to create your own e-commerce store, and you're going to be able to set up your e-commerce store for those of you who want to set up your e-commerce store. Now look at what you'll be getting. You're going to get the 20 evergreen not selling products, which is worth 20,000 naira. You're going to get the contact of my China agent. You're going to get the 10 more sites to source the product from, even 10 times cheaper. You'll be getting a step-by-step Nigeria guide on how to find out selling products, and also I'll be showing how to spy on your competitors on Facebook. You'll also be learning how to create Facebook and Instagram ad plus the cheat sheet. You'll also be shown how to set up your 10x funnel. You gain access to an easy to use website builder and a step-by-step video showing you how to use it and pre-design pages that you only have to upload and start editing. You also have access to know how to create videos for your products. You also learn how to manage your e-commerce business. You also learn how to eliminate agents and buy directly from manufacturers. You also learn the power of marketing on the most popular social media networking. That's the fast bonus one. I will show you how to easily design your image. I mean the images for your advertisement. You also learn how to design your e-commerce store. You also learn a lot of things alongside this, and the total value of what you are getting is 472,000 naira. You will be getting over 400,000 naira worth of value, but I'm not going to ask you to pay for 400,000 naira. All you have to pay to gain access to this mentorship program is 25,000 naira. Let me ask you a question. Do you think 25,000 naira is too much? Honestly, for what you are about to receiving, do you think 25,000 naira is too much? Let me divide this into 365 days. 25,000 naira divided by 365 days. This will give you 69 naira. This suggests to you that you are only investing 69 naira per day in your life and future. Do you think that is too much? Is 69 naira too much to invest in your life daily? How much do you even spend on airtime every day? The average person spends a minimum of 2,200 naira monthly on airtime. Let's multiply this across 12 months. You are having 26,400 naira. Instead of blowing all that money on things that are going to fade away and lose it, why not actually invest it on yourself? Have you ever read The Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki? In the book, Robert talked about the difference between asset and liability. He said, poor people buy liabilities, but what rich people do is put their money where it turns to more money. This is the man. He said the rich buyer said the poor only have expenses. The middle class buy liability. They think are assets. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. Now you are getting this for a lifetime. You have the knowledge for life, and you will be able to use it over and over and over and over and over again. Do you know money replenishes, but time doesn't? Let me explain this to you. You work for a company and you are being paid every 2 weeks or every month. You go out to pay your bills. The next month you still get money. But do you get more time? Absolutely not. Working for someone for 30-something years won't make you rich or give you the freedom you desire. Ask your neighbor who is now retired from working for the government or a private firm. They are back to being broke, worried and frustrated. Only a few who understand the importance of investing are living a lifestyle free of money worries. He said poor people buy liability, but what rich people do is put their money where it turns. Let me ask you another question. Let's just say you got 10 pieces of the product for $2 per pieces. Cost of the 10 pieces will be 7,400 naira, right? And let's just assume the cost of shipping is 10,000 naira, the cost of advertisement is 10,000 naira, and the cost of shipping to your customer is 20,000 naira. So customer might buy more than a piece of your product, and some customer might buy more than a piece of your product, and that shipping may not be up to that amount. But let's just assume it's that amount. Now all these figures right here are Zoom figure, and you can be making more than this. Let's just say a total of what you're spending to buy the product and shipping it to your customer is 47,000, and you're selling one piece of the 15 for 15,000 naira. From what I've been showing you, you already see this is possible. Remember the product I told you I sold for 25,000 naira. So you sold 10 pieces and you are left with a pure profit of 102,600 naira after taking out your expenses. Now, do you think you have made back the money you invested and the money you invested in purchasing this course? And remember, you are not even going to stop there. The knowledge will be yours for life. And you can even say you don't want to sell again, which is unlikely. You have the knowledge to get yourself some quick cash, whenever the need arises. So you can never be broke with this knowledge in your bank of knowledge. As I close this training, let me show you another thing. This is a product on Jumia, and the product is being sold for 4,995 naira, like you can see here. And see this same image. Above is from Jumia, and the person is selling it for about 5,000 naira. I reiterate, this is a canvas, and it sold over 1,000 pieces from the review we see right there. Now, not everyone leaves review on products. I personally don't leave review on Jumia or Konga, and I know there are more people like me. So for this reason, to have 1,500 review, it simply shows that they have made more than 3,000 shares. That is me being conservative here. And look at the same products on a site I'll be sharing with you, which is being sold for 19 yuan. Multiply the 19 yuan by the 65 naira and see how much it will give you. That's around 1,032 naira. Isn't that awesome? Let's do some calculation. Shipping one piece of the product will cost at least 800 naira, and this make a total of 1,900 to bring in one pair of the shoe, which leaves us with 3,000 after subtracting the 4,995 naira the person is selling it on Jumia. Let's say Jumia takes a fee of 1,000 naira, which usually isn't up to that, and that leaves our guy with a pure profit of 2,000 naira from selling one pair of canvas. At this point, let's assume he sold just 2,000 pieces. Of course, we know he must have sold more, but let's keep it at 2,000 pieces. Now, 2,000 multiplied by 2,000 gives us a total of 4 million naira pure profit. Isn't that incredible, guys? Just take a pause and imagine what extra 4 million naira can do for you. That is how lucrative this business can be if you do it the smart way. I still want to even do more. I want to do more. I want to give you more because I'm the type that gives more than you request. I have something to do for you. I want to even make it better. If you take action within the next 48 hours, I will give you the same funnel that generated me over 6 million naira within 3 months. And all you have to do is simply edit out my product and plug in any product you want. Just follow the steps and edit according to the type of product you're selling. And Ecom Expert charges as much as 1 million naira to write a single sales letter. But here I'm giving you one for free, a template you can work with. Simply edit to fit your products. And guess what? You'll be getting to you will get to this to sell to other country. Guys that will show you how you can start selling your products to people in other country and how your money deposited in your Nigeria, how to have your money deposited in your Nigeria bank account. Trust me, it is good to extend your business to other countries. So here's what you're gonna get now. You're getting 20 evergreen or selling products. You're getting my contacts to the contact of my Chinese agents and Nigeria agents. You get 10 more websites to source the product from. You will get a step-by-step Nigeria guide on how to find the hot selling product and also how to spy on your competitors. You learn how to create your Facebook and Instagram ad. You learn how to set up your 10x funnel. You gain access to an easy-to-use website builder and step-by-step videos showing you how to use it and pre-design pages that you can only have to upload and start editing. I will also show you how to create videos for yourself. You learn how to manage your e-commerce business. You also learn how to eliminate agents and buy directly from your manufacturer. You have access to the first bonus where you learn the power of marketing on most popular social media platforms. I'll show you how to design your image to advertise your product. You will learn how to design your e-commerce store and you get my 6 million naira sales funnel. You also learn how to sell to other African countries. The total value of what you are getting now is 642,000 naira. And guess what? I want you to receive access to what I call the big Christmas bonus. Yeah, it's certain that Christmas is not around the corner, but it's coming soon. And I've done a kind of work because you see, during the Christmas period and some season, people spend a lot of money in preparation for Christmas, and because people tend to be more focused on spending for Christmas, certain type of products sells more during this period. From January to October, they have saved a wad load of cash in preparation for season, and all you have to do is to show them what they should spend this money on. You see, for the past 2 years, I have perfected a system that enables me to make a lot of cash during this period. In fact, this is one of my best money-making strategies, and this is valued at 50,000 naira. And even if it is not December yet, this will equip you ahead with the right information and the strategy. December is fast approaching. I have tested, tweaked, and perfected the whole system, and I want to hand it over to you for free. Absolutely free. Yes, it is free. Why am I doing this, you ask? It is simple. It's because I want you to make money and also because I am a nice person. There is a catch to this. You have to take action and subscribe to this Ecommadeeasy 10x blueprint within the next 7 days so you can have access to it. I don't want the system to be saturated. It's only for those who make payments within the next 7 days. I know a lot of you guys have been to a training like this before and you get excited and fired. But what happened the next day? Probably nothing for the most of you guys, and that is sad because I just showed you the exact strategy I and a few others are using to make 6 to 7 figures monthly, and you have to go back and not do anything. Oh my God. And the reason why this is like this is that old habits are hard to break. You go back to your office the next day and back to your daily routine. There are 2 people who show up and attend training like this. The first one and the second person. The first is the timid, nervous guy or girl and think it really looks cool and good, I want to do it, but don't take action. And I don't know about you, but I don't like working with people with such a purpose. Like those people who are never successful. I like people like us. They get a training like this, they get it, they understand it, they set up and make results and make things happen. So I'm asking you, are you the guy number one guy, or are you the number two guy? Now this number one guy is probably reading this too right now, and I don't want you to feel guilty than you already do. But if you want to take some massive action in your life and do some cool stuff and change your life for better, if you want to join me, this is what you're going to do. Come sign up right now. Click on the button below and be part of the train. Hold on. I want to even do something more crazy by taking away the risks. You have no excuse. You don't have an excuse. So I'm giving you a 365-day money back guarantee. If you are going through what I'm about to show, if after going through what I'm about to show you and implement every single information, you still feel this isn't what you pay for, just ask for a refund. Send me a message, then I will send you your money in full, even with an apology letter. Hold on. I even want to do something more crazy by taking away these risks, so you have no excuse. So I'm giving you this 365-day money back guarantee. That is how confident I am about this. The strategies you are going to learn are so powerful that people are even trying to short me for it. As you can see here, good day bro, you are sinking importation business. How can you also tell people on Facebook? Let me just leave the rest. This person in question was telling me to stop sharing these information. These are wealth of knowledge with people on Facebook, with people like you. And there are more like this. I'm trying to keep them up, but I don't know how long this can be. You can wake up tomorrow morning and discover they have claimed my website, even though I tried as much as possible to secure and keep them up. So what is it going to be? You are either going to ignore all that I have been telling you and nothing changes about your current situation, which is 100% risk-free, or you are gonna take action today and join the hundreds of others already making a killing in mini importation business. And you must know that whatever choices you make today is still a choice. So all you need to do is to click the button below this video and choose a payment option, and then follow the instruction after your payment is successful. Don't think you are doing me a favor by investing into the Ecommadeeasy 10x blueprint and getting all this value worth 600,000 naira for just 25,000 naira. It wouldn't help me buy a new car or build a house, but it's gonna do everything for you. It's gonna change your life. I even have one more thing for anyone who makes payment today, who takes an action today. If you make payments today, you will get an Instagram course that shows you how to go from 0 to 600 Instagram followers in 3 months for free. This alone is valued at $297, which is equivalent to $109,890 naira. Just imagine having 600,000 persons you can easily make your products available to for free. Just imagine what that alone would do for your business. Do you think you can get an extra 500 people to buy your product from the 600,000 Instagram followership? I have even more for you, because I want you to start making money as soon as possible. I will show you how to set up. I'll show you how to set up this funnel, the same funnel that generated me over 40 sales within 48 hours. I will show you how to import the exact product, show you how to set up the Facebook ad for it and start generating sales. Give you the same video that took me over 6 hours to create, so you can use it for your own business Facebook ad. So here is finally a recap of what you are getting if you make payments or take an action today. You're gonna get all these together. I wouldn't want to be repeating all this because I've been saying it from the beginning of this training. And the sum total of what you are getting, the total value of what you are getting now is 826,890,000, all for 25,000. Do you really think it's worth it? Don't just take my word for it. One thing I've come to realize in my journey of life is that executives are executors. They take action. Take action now by clicking on the button below to have access to this life-changing offer. That is it. So right now you have two options as we get to the close of this training. Now you can sign up and get involved and then go make money, or you come up with an excuse why you can't afford it, why you can't do it at this time, why you can't do this. Whatever your excuse is today, that is fine by me, but the reality is you can't have both. You either have money or you have excuses, and you got to decide which one you want. I don't know about you, but I know I want money. So that is why you need to go invest right now. Click on the link below to get started. Let me close this with this last offer. If you take action now by clicking on the link below to get started, you will be receiving a 3 gig MTN data for free within the next 24 hours of your purchase. This is to aid you download all your course material and get started immediately. All you need to do is to send your MTN number and the payment evidence to 0813001247 via WhatsApp. I wish you success as you start your journey. I hope to start working with you soon. See you in the inside. Dami, the man who truly cares about his success. Thank you so much. I celebrate you.